Hey everyone, and welcome. Get ready because we are about to go on a great adventure. God has given all of us, that's right, you, me, all the children and ministers of CMFI, an incredible treasure map for the next 5 years, all the way from 2026 to 2030. So, are you ready to see what's inside? Let's go!
Wow, just look at this. This is not some boring old plan. God himself has handed us a gift, a real-life treasure map. And what's the treasure? Oh, it's not gold or jewels, no way. It's something way more precious. It's 60 million new friends, children and teenagers just like you, joining our amazing family in Jesus by 2030. Can you even imagine the incredible party we're all going to have in heaven? It's going to be amazing.
You know, let's start with these incredible words that came straight from the Lord. He's telling us to see this whole mission, this great big adventure, as a joy. He doesn't want us to think of it as hard work or some tough chore. No, he wants us to see it as a present, a special gift that he's giving us because he loves us so much and he trusts us with his huge, wonderful plans.
Okay, so here's the map for our adventure today. We're going to start by finding our power source. Then, we'll talk about building our amazing team. After that, we'll see how we're going to create homes for all our new friends. And finally, the best part. We'll discover your very own special part in this history-making journey. All right, let's dive right in. Every great adventure needs a power source, right? A superhero needs superpowers, a rocket needs fuel. Well, our power source is a huge wave of God's Spirit, a revival. And this incredible power comes from some really special messages God gave to our founder, Professor Z.T. Fomum, in 3 important places, Bertua, Brazzaville, and Beijing. You could say these messages are the rocket fuel that's going to launch our mission straight to the stars.
So the big question is, how do we plug into this awesome power source? Well, this first part of the plan, called Action-CMCI, shows us 6 power buttons we get to press. It's all about making totally sure that everyone, especially you, gets to hear, understand, and be completely changed by these amazing messages from God.
Okay, first things first. For these messages to have power, everyone needs to understand them. And I mean everyone, no matter what language you speak. So, starting January 1st, 2026, we're making sure these messages are available for you in your very own language. What language do you speak? Because God wants to speak directly to your heart in it. They'll be made into books, audio you can listen to, and even in Braille for those who can't see. The goal is simple. Every single child in CMCI will be able to hold these life-changing words in their hands and in their hearts.
You know, it's not enough to just have the messages. We need to learn them and let them sink deep inside us. And that's where our army of amazing teachers comes in. We are going to train 1,000 special teachers, but get this, 600 of them, that's more than half, will be dedicated just to teaching you. How cool is that? That means more fun lessons, more exciting stories, and more powerful moments with God, just for you.
All right, now that we're all powered up with God's revival message, it's time for the next part of our adventure, building our team. And I don't mean just adding a few people. I mean making it huge. This whole section, Acts 2, is about our CMFI family growing and growing all over the world.
So, right now in 2025, there are 6 million of us in our wonderful church family. That is a lot of people. It's enough to fill a giant city. It's amazing. But guess what? God's dream for our family is even bigger, way bigger.
From 6 million to 100 million? Wow, that number sounds huge, doesn't it? It might even sound impossible. But we have to remember, we are on an adventure with God, and with Him, nothing, absolutely nothing is impossible. In fact, He's given us a super simple but super powerful secret to make it happen.
Here it is. This is the secret weapon for our great adventure. And it is so simple. Each one win one. Just imagine for a second, what if every single one of us, me, you, your friends, your ministers, what if each of us helped just one new person get to know Jesus this year? And then next year, we all did it again. What do you think would happen?
Just look at this. This isn't magic. It's God's math, and it's awesome. We start with 6 million. Then in 2026, we all bring one friend to Jesus, and bam! Suddenly, we're 12 million strong. The next year, we do it again. Poof! We're 24 million. Our family just doubles and doubles and doubles again, growing faster than a superhero can fly, until we reach our goal. We did it. By 2030, our family will have over 100 million people. But listen, here's the most exciting part of all. Over half of them, 60 million, will be children and young people just like you, totally on fire for Jesus.
You're not just a small part of this plan. You are at the very heart of it.
Now there's another super important way we're going to build our team, by sharing gospel tracts. Now what's a tract? Well, they're like little letters of God's love. They're small booklets that tell people the good news about Jesus. And our goal is to share, are you ready for this? Wait for it, 10 billion of them, all over the world in 100 different languages. Now, we're not going to try and share all 10 billion at once. We've got a clear plan. We'll start by sharing 1 billion tracts in 2026, then 2 billion the next year, and we'll just keep going, growing every single year until we reach that amazing goal. And remember, every single tract is like a tiny seed of God's love being planted in someone's heart.
And guess what? You get to be a part of this. It's so easy. Here's your mission should you choose to accept it. First, just make it a habit, a reflex, to give these tracts to people you meet. Second, let your leaders know who you're sharing them with. And here's the daily challenge for every single one of you. Carry at least 5 tracts with you every single day. That means you can be a missionary at school, at the park, at the store, everywhere you go.
Okay, so let's think about this. If our family grows to 100 million people, they're all going to need a home, right? A place where they can feel loved and safe and can learn all about Jesus. Well, that brings us to our next incredible part of this adventure, building homes for God.
Our goal is to create 1 million house churches. Now, these aren't big, fancy buildings. They are places of love and worship happening right inside people's homes. Just try to imagine it, 1 million little lighthouses shining brightly for Jesus all over the world. We also have a plan to plant new churches in 100,000 new towns and villages where there aren't any right now. And here is our construction plan. This map shows exactly how we're going to build these wonderful house churches year by year. And look, just like our family, the number of homes keeps doubling. Each new house church will become a new lighthouse that will help start another one, spreading God's love from house to house and city to city until the whole world is glowing.
Okay, so we've got our powered-up team and we have millions of new homes. But what's next? Well, we need 2 more really important things for our adventure to succeed. First, we need an army of loving leaders for all our new house churches. And second, we need to keep sharing God's wisdom through powerful books. For our 1 million new house churches, we need 1 million leaders. We call them disciple makers. Now that might sound like a big word, but a disciple maker is really just a friend who loves Jesus and wants to help other people learn how to love him too. God is going to raise up 1 million of them through special training, prayer, and teaching to be the pastors and leaders of all our new house churches. And finally, we are going to share God's truth through books. Our amazing founder, Professor Z.T. Fomum, wrote so many wonderful books full of wisdom, and we want the whole world to read them. We have a huge goal to produce and distribute 1 billion books. But listen to this. This part is for you. 1 million of those books will be written especially for children and adolescents. That's a whole library just for you.
So, we've looked at God's amazing, incredible, mind-blowing plan. We've seen the treasure map from start to finish, and now we come to the most important part of this entire adventure, your part in this amazing story. Remember how we started. This whole 5-year goal is a gift to each and every one of us. It's not just for the leaders or the grown-ups. It's for you. It's like climbing a ladder all the way to the stars, or launching a rocket to a brand new world. God is asking you, personally, to find the one special part of this adventure that you will carry for him.
So, I want you to really think about it right now in this moment. What will your gift back to God be? What piece of this adventure will you carry for Jesus? Will you be a prayer warrior, praying every single day for new friends to join our family? Will you be a tract distributor, sharing those little letters of love? Will you be the friend who is brave enough to invite someone new to your house church? God has a special, unique, and super important job that is just for you. I want you to say this out loud with me, wherever you are. Say, I am history. I am prophecy. Say it again. I am history. I am prophecy. Because you are. You are a part of the amazing story that God is writing right now. When you decide today to be faithful, to take on your special part in this great adventure, you are planting a good seed. And that seed is going to grow into a bright, shining, radiant future for millions and millions of people. Are you ready? Are you in? Let's go on this adventure together.